Hey Speed Society Car Club, it's Brian. It is February and we're here for SSCC number 34, the 34th drop of the Speed Society Car Club Enthusiast Membership. This one's cool. This one takes me back, gosh, to when I first kind of got into the automotive world and understanding where car culture really began, where hot rodding began, where the daily kind of driver or the automobile as far as transportation kind of changed into that sport in America. And that's back in the 50s, Southern California and hot rodding car culture, custom culture. And one thing I wanted to kind of do with this specific drop itself and the design direction and the whole theme was we need to always keep things fresh. And we always need to appeal to all of our car club members, and not everybody may be a hot rodder, but what everyone can appreciate is the sportsmanship and the motorsports that took place in the time of what we like to call land speed records, salt flat racing, where we had people from around the world, not only in the United States, but around the world that were competing to create their car to run the fastest land speed possible. Just push the limits, sacrifice life and limb to be able to achieve that. And that took place at a few places technically, but the most important, the most value is the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. And that is where you would see cars that we technically called belly tanks. And the belly tanks where how can we make a car as slippery as possible? How can we try and beat the deficit that we had with a lot of the cars in the 50s that were big blocks and were not necessarily designed for aerodynamics? So what a lot of hot rodders and people that came back from the war in World War II, they decided to do is say, hey, let's take the belly tanks, the big gas tanks at the bottom of the wings of a lot of these war airplanes that are now kind of sitting in scrap yards. Let's get the full belly tank. We'll create our own chassis, stuff the biggest engine that we can build, the most powerful engine in it, and let's try and go as fast as humanly possible on the Bonneville Salt Flats. So that's the theme. That's the theme of SSCC number 34. I'm excited to get into it. This one has a lot of heritage. It proves a lot with mankind and car enthusiasts and what we were able to achieve. The legends that were born and built out of it, and something I think every single car enthusiast can appreciate around the globe. So like always with every single car club drop, you get shipped to your doorstep every single month. You get an insert, and here's the insert for this month. And we're calling this one Streamliner. Streamliner is another word for the belly tank, or also referred to as a lakester. This is the Bonneville Salt Flats. Some cool little call outs from Bonneville itself. Here is the entire theme, and this is where we broke down the entire design direction and history behind this theme of SSCC number 34. Now, you also get 2 limited edition decals for the car club members only, and here's the first one. And this one, again, is the belly tank itself, Speed Society, and that one is pretty awesome. The next one is one of the most important parts in the boys club, so to speak, that was what everybody shot for and everybody looked to achieve, and that was hitting 200 miles an hour. And if you were one of the very few to ever achieve that, you're in the 200 mile per hour club. So this is a cool throwback to the 200 mile per hour club. Now, for what you've all been waiting for, we're gonna do this super quick. We're gonna get into the actual design, the whole design direction of the shirt, and we think you're gonna absolutely dig it. This month, we went with a really, really cool heathered cardinal red shirt, something we haven't done for quite a long time. The feedback that we always got from it was very good, and we ended up putting one of those cardinal red shirts in our store, and it has been a fantastic seller and everybody really loves it. We've been trying to figure out a really cool design that would fit that heritage vibe, but still be very modern and contemporary and still give some streetwear elements to it. So here we go. Cardinal red, here's the main drop. So we've got the Speed Society Car Club logo itself, and this is a cool kind of salt flat color, tan color that you can imagine the Bonneville Salt Flats. On the arm itself, like always, we have our limited edition number, and that is SSCC number 34. You can see that right there. And we also threw on, which makes all the sense in the world when we talk about the belly tanks, the belly tank racer for speed, power, and flow. So we have speed, power, and flow for SSCC number 34, and to the reveal of the back art itself. I'll let you guys marinate on that for a minute. This one is a lot of fun and a very, very cool design. So we've got our belly tank itself. You have the number 34, which is on that, and that's for SSCC number 34, representing this shirt itself. We have the Speed Society script. We have the entire salt flats with the whole horizon in the background. We've got the moon on the background there as well. The Bonneville Salt Flats, that's the actual state park sign, which is pretty cool. And then we wanted to top this off with the 200 mile per hour club. Again, that was the ultimate achievement if you were ever able to hit the 200 mile per hour marker on the salt flats. Again, this is, like always, a very, very limited edition piece. This is only made for Car Club enthusiast members. And this is shipping right now for February. This is it. This is SSCC number 34. This is the Streamliner, also known as the belly tank or the Lakester theme shirt. This is shipping right now. You get 85 entries into the current car giveaway, which is the 1,000 horsepower ZL1 Camaro. You get free shipping on the store. You get 10% off of absolutely everything on the store. You get direct access to any of the limited edition drops that we do before anybody else. And hopefully you get those before they sell out or even offered to the public. Keep on your dashboard, your member dashboard, because we're going to be dropping a bunch of very, very cool events starting very shortly for 2022. So pays to be a member, get in there, get your drop. Thank you as always. We can't do this without you. Love every single one of you. And that's SSCC number 34. On to next month.